Sir, my sperm. Billy Parton, who earned my sperm? How's that not hypocrisy? How's that not an extortioner? 1 Corinthians chapter 6. I ain't really got anything on here to say. I'm just trying out to love. It was February 24th. Governor Sarah Sanders, I want my $760 back. I don't want to go to your local court no more. Your CG Roxanne court, I won't be left alone. I won't be left alone. I bet my pipe out in the well shed's gonna freeze. I don't really have anything to say. My back, boy, my spine hurts. I couldn't get comfortable last night. It's hard to get comfortable. Can I show that? How many tumors I got? Hey, Sarah Sanders, how come they don't put it in the news? From California to New York. Why do I think Pete, I forget his last name, Pete from SNL, looks like a pedophile? Like Pat Walker, I guess Butch Walker too. How long has it been since I've had a shower? Going on 2 months? Month and a half? Longest my hair should be. Can anybody put in the news why I got that $760 bill, failure to appear? Why'd they do that? Y'all think about this. When I got arrested March the 5th, 2024, I got up that morning, briefly talked to Jonathan Cogburn. Thought that chocolate lab, Jasmine's over there in that chair. I thought, well, I'm going to try to get her used to being on a leash. And what I had on my mind was wanting to talk about the background on my phone. I was wanting to just go over there, take the dog on a leash, and talk about Rebecca Hendon, her medical background, why she was in that inpatient deal for like 2 months until she was 16. And I'm over there really not bothering anybody. You know what I'm saying? Over there, professionals walking around like they got this other guy that's over there recently jogging in Crocs. You know, I'm not bothering anybody. I left my front door open. You know, I just put a block of wood up against the screen part of the door, which there's really no screen there because I'm planning on walking back. Well, guess what? I never made it back. I got arrested. And I come back and the dog's gone, you know. Don't ever see the dog again. After I get cuffed by Jessica Babbitt, I'm looking down at the chocolate lab dog just standing there with the leash just hanging on her, laying on the trucker parking. And I'm like, will you unhook that leash from that dog, please? She done that. Come back home. Never got to make a phone call. Is that not crimes against humanity? I mean, man. Oh, it's back. I was about to click finish. I was sitting there and making somebody's hot water heater burn up. Then in court, I got to hear Dane Tranquill on multiple court dates talk about Sarah Sanders, you can't make what's taking place to my penis right now. Might as well tell Crystal Carlton that, about how much I've been going on out in a rage, the harassment. Y'all want to make me feel molested remotely. A man who's never molested a kid in his life. You bother me, you partner with sodomites like Paige Maypour. And that kind of talk right there is what got John the Baptist in jail, where he got beheaded. Because it's not lawful for you to be doing those things. Sarah Sanders, you praise a sodomite. You praise you're that Republican, Sarah Sanders. You praise a man like Anderson lays down, spreads his ass, and says, penetrate my... United Nations. When are you going to take down the constant feature? Daniel chapter 11. We don't take it down. I text messaged Judy Barnes, yesterday? I said, did you block me? Oh no, in the last Wednesday meeting, I'm hearing somebody say, you may have to do a Bible study with somebody you don't intend with. It's almost like they're wanting me to go to jail. I don't know who them people are commenting. I don't know if I've seen them. Folks, United Nations, ICC, are there vibrations right now coming out of the LLC on my land? The Crystal Geyser, CG Roxanne LLC. Is it the government doing it or John Long, Japan, California, France? They do biofeedback. I hear these disgusting sounds. It's like pump, grind, pig, pedophile. It's like subliminal messages. Did John Long get some Toyota forklifts on purpose so I could just hear the grinds? Just to be a nuisance? And it says in God's word somewhere, whoever you don't drive out will be a nuisance. Is John Long a sodomite? Has Patricia Lappin ever had an affair with John Long? It says somewhere in God's word, the land is filled with adulterers. What kind of husband does Crystal Carlton have? Is it any of my business? One of the last times I saw her was like 2023, September or so, right before or after I paid my property taxes. I'm pretty sure it was her. She is like outside the old sheriff's office near there with a baby on her shoulder. They like to stalk me. They like for me to see them out in public. Has Crystal Carlton ever had any biological children? Has she used one of her eggs with my sperm? I don't know her. Shouldn't have any business with her. Did I show my ass? Maybe. What kind of husband she got? Women like her and Rebecca Martin, they like the James Carr group. They like the Justin Babbitt group, Charles Baber group, the Anna Baldwin Wilson group, the Eric Wilson group. People I don't even know. People I don't even count as friends. More of enemies. I don't even get to know. The way that Bob Clausen, Anderson Cooper, lack of investigative journal. Hey, oh shit, on the bomb rack already. Billy Ray Cyrus, Crystal Carlton, Rebecca Martin, Bob Food City Owners. Did y'all see that video? Have y'all seen that video up on YouTube 2022 or so? Where I burned that 100-year-old toddler rocking chair? Billy Ray Cyrus, Miley Cyrus, Dolly Parton, Crystal Carlton, Leslie Rutledge. That 100-year-old toddler rocking chair was first given to Gladys Scribbling, then to her daughter Debbie, then to me. I was very upset over what's Crystal Carlton's husband like. He can't even use his own sperm, can he? Not Mark Zuckerberg. I bet Crystal Carlton's husband's a coward, a bigot, maybe even a child molester. He's taught carries a gun all the time. He's played a cop, tree cop. He's got to be somebody that carries a gun all the time. He's got to be the profile of what I hate. Like a friend. Hey, Crystal Carlton, Anna Wilson, what's your religion? Pedophile, Arkansas State statue. Crystal Carlton, Anna Wilson, what's your religion? Extortion. Can anybody prove or find out, please, 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 nothing to do with Sarah Carpenter. Is Anna Baldwin Wilson a sociopath? I've never met her daughter Scout. Never met her. I know she told me on Facebook years back, and Baldwin Wilson, that named her after Scout in the book To Kill a Mockingbird. I've never been friends with Anna Baldwin Wilson. To me, she's one of those that acts like she's better than other people. Better than Charles Baber, Deborah Dunson series, said he thought she had a crush on him because she put a smiley face on his mailbox. The mailbox consisted just these hanging trays screwed to the wall with their names on it to get Miley Cyrus. Not that it's any of my business when and where you and Max gonna elope. I'm not gonna be happy with you, Miley Cyrus, if you end up putting out a baby for my DNA and like, oh, Max was there for the birth. Max was there for baby. I will hate you. It's like gag pain. Miley Cyrus knew all the pain Brianna Van Auken caused me, and she want to add to it. Add to it. Miley Cyrus doesn't want to create what I like. No, no, no. Do you, Miley Cyrus? If you want to create something I like, why don't you do it? I like justice. I like honesty. I like for people to mean what they say and say what they mean. Hey, Miley Cyrus, you been walking around the protest in L.A.? Hey, Miley Cyrus, you heard felt the earthquake? I wrote you a bunch of letters you don't write back. Not many days ago, I deleted that letter to you. Different I will be if she actually does marry Max. I mean, just to look at how indifferent I've become to Miley Cyrus over her engagement to Max. So if she does marry Max, it'd be like, I don't even want to hear her songs. I don't even want to hear them. It'd be like, I don't even know what they're about. I can't figure it out. It's torture for me trying to figure it out. Like, oh, them songs I thought were about me, they're about Liam Hemsworth. Truth be, Miley Cyrus partly done the engagement with Max, make me jealous. And or it has something to do with pregnancy. What do you think, Jimmy Kimmel? And Jimmy Kimmel, I about would. If that's the case, I about would throw you off the air. I about would. Go to HBO, like Bill Maher, find a different outlet. I about would. After I defended you on Donald Trump, I'm gonna throw you off the air, summer 2025. And then, I mean, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Jimmy Kimmel, let me bring this home. You're sitting there. It's like you know what the real reason Miley Cyrus got engaged to Max. Or I don't know how y'all said that. It's just superficial. This is superficial. It's like, and I want to bring this up. Let me make an example of Jimmy Kimmel and Taylor Swift. What's your job? What service do you do for society? It's not a typical job. Like a janitor that comes in, a laundry service, that's a service. Y'all are under the luxury category for rich people or the poor people. You're under the entertainment. Taylor Swift, you are an entertainer. You are a non-essential item. I mean, I'm talking about, every now and then you donate, you do things for causes, whatever, that's good, out of your surplus, or to cater to your tightly negotiated reputation or tightly controlled appearance of your reputation. And Taylor Swift, I gave this talk when Kamala Harris was running for president year before last. Taylor Swift. If I or other people went to your concert, what do we learn? Do we learn anything about God? It's stupid. And the more I go through this, Dolly Parton, offense or no offense, there's nobody I really give a shit to see perform Dolly Parton from you, Taylor Swift, Miley Cyrus. With everything I even tried to be the behind the scenes producer, manager, co-manager. Nobody met me in an area where I liked it. In 2017, 2018, I sent a text message like to J.C. Baber or something, possibly before I think it was before the Jody Fogle murder. I was like, I don't know. It was like, oh, J.C., like, if there's a Rob Thomas concert, I wanted to do Rob Thomas more than Matchbox 20. Like, I mean, there's not, you're making it where I don't even care to see anybody go to a concert. I don't have really any respect to swing anybody's way because they don't deserve it. I could hang out with Heather Patterson Webb if we weren't being sexual, or if it didn't piss off her lover, or if it was productive, we go along just to talk, hang out, or maybe she needs some mellow company. Drive me around and let me drink beer. Talk about life, God. I might could with Helen, I guess. Y'all are making me revert back to Marilyn Manson. Like if Marilyn Manson was doing an acoustic set, I don't know, Rob Zombie would have to be doing something a little bit more meaningful. But it's like if Marilyn Manson was having a meaningful set in Little Rock or somewhere, or Hot Springs, whether it's acoustic or not, or a mix between acoustic and full band, you know, like they don't even deserve to say your name or the following. Marilyn Manson was like, they all showed up for the execution, but no one would show their face. And Taylor Swift has used my name a lot. And I gave a talk farther back. Folks, Taylor Swift would not want me. In that regard, I'm more compatible with Miley Cyrus. It was like, who's going to help me find out what to do with them Gaza Palestinians who are displaced, orphaned? Not Miley Cyrus, not Taylor Swift, not Beyonce. They might, after the fact, you know, after the Matthew 24, if Miley Cyrus was pregnant and she had a miscarriage, she'd be like, she's devastated. Like, Max, we didn't get to make memories with the Scotty baby. Max, I didn't get to make you a daddy. Max, you're not even the type of that. I'm the type of man, says married to a woman, whether I was infertile or not. I am not the type of man to or whatever, married or not, to talk a woman or a woman I'm romantically involved with or not. I'm not the type of man to be like, I don't know how it operates. I'm not the type of man to get a woman or myself to use another man's sperm without consent. I'm not the type of man to do it to make it seem like an extortion rape. I'm not greedy like that. Are you Taylor Swift? Are you Miley Cyrus? Miley Cyrus, Beyonce, Taylor Swift. What's the most action that you're proud of that you've done for society or humans on planet Earth, especially the lowly and the poor? Well, I guess you've got a resume of saying you've helped people, or like Miley Cyrus Foundation. But what are y'all most proud of? I mean, you don't need the money, but you keep making it. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, what's the best thing you've done for others? What about you, Joe Rogan?